Okay, here we are back again. So please feel free to tell me if my audio levels are good. I've been playing around, trying to balance stuff. Hey, Starlight Knight, how's it going? I've been wanting to go gate hunting for a while. Just like explore, just go around, do stuff, find some gates and just take them down. Not for any quests in particular, just for fun. So figured let's do that now. And for those of you who are subscribed and have that little bell notification on, I did accidentally go live earlier today. It was set to public instead of private. Trying to do all those little tests and stuff, so sorry about that. I'm sure that was a little annoying. Fuzzy Love Panda X, thank you. That's so nice. I'm definitely I enjoy making them, and I definitely want to make more and put more time into it. And I also enjoy streaming and hanging out, but just to be clear, I am going to keep making videos. I definitely want to like start streaming here and there for fun, just to hang out, and then obviously focus a lot of my energy on those videos because they take a lot of time, but they're a lot of fun. So let's see. I just did the most recent quest for the next walkthrough video, and I got an ancient Akaviri blade there. And I think it's the only piece that's better than the blades, like the actual blades weapon. The helmet isn't as good, the armor isn't as good, but I think the blade is actually technically better. So it's pretty cool. Everything should be synced up, but if it's not, let me know. I like I said, I checked earlier, and it looks like we're good. Still learning the ropes on all this stuff. I thought for sure we took this gate down, but we're just gonna take them down one by one and then go through the... just travel around and try to take them out. Ooh, I need a heal. I probably should have healed before hopping in there. Ooh, this is Oblivion world. Oh man. I almost want to say it's a... ooh. Wow, I should have studied up on my own videos, right? Because we've been in this world. Is it Oblivion World 5? It's the one with the horse. This is so sad. The horse in the front. And we have the 5 towers. The 1 main and the 4 peripheral. And then to the left of us there should be some cave systems over yonder. Oh man, you should play Oblivion again. It's amazing. To be honest, these videos have been my excuse to play Oblivion, because I never have time to play anything, and I'm like, no, I have to play this game. It's just such a good story. That's why I'm focusing on the main mission, the main storyline, because it's just, I've always found it to be one of my favorites. Yeah, I think it was this last mission I did, not the last video. The last video I remembered pretty well, but the last mission I did going into Sacred Tor, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember having ever played it before. It's been that long. And I have a tendency, as many of us do, to start new characters and then want to try a new build, and you start them so many times you never end up finishing the storyline with most of them. So I definitely have a lot of unfinished characters that probably are deleted by now, but I've played the game many more times than I've ever completed it. Let's just steal this, because I know I don't even think I have any hammers. So we're just gonna borrow this and then we'll dump it later. There's nothing over here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, if you're able to swim through this, you can just go up to the gate. Oh, it's not even that far. It's not even that far. Should we even bother saving it? Or should we just go for it and hope we don't have to redo this? Let me see if I can see a little... Hmm. Okay, well... Okay, since we're gonna try to hunt for these... Okay, no, I'm sorry. I say it in every video like twice. You have to save the game. I can't suddenly decide not to save it. It would just be hypocritical. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really did mage very much. Because I think as a kid, if I'm gonna be honest, it was a little complicating for me. Like the whole, like I enjoyed it, but especially when it came to making the not even health. When it came to making them, it's honestly making the spells. I can't even English right now. Making the spells got so complicating that I never actually devoted my characters to mage, which I totally should have. I've always been sword and board, and that's why I've always had the difficulty on like medium, because I never take advantage of the full scope of what this game can do. Zordan, dude, hello. I've streamed like once or twice, and to be honest, the videos take so long to edit and to do that I'm like, if I could just learn how to live stream and use the program and everything, it'd be so fun to just stream. And that way, in between videos, I can actually just play and hang out and stuff, so... Had some fun conversations the last 2 streams we did, and I just thought, why not? Let's do it. Hey, James Andrews, how's it going? We were talking about going back and playing Oblivion and how good the story is, and you just gotta take the time to do it. It's just too good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to actually be on stream. I wanted to stream a little while ago, and it took maybe an hour or so trying to figure out the all the things you got to figure out and put together. But thankfully, I finally got it. So it's pretty cool. I 1000% agree. There's a couple games I played that really, like, I was completely in the game, like living in the game, and this is one of them. Okay. So that is a really good question. Do I have a streaming schedule? I want to. This is what I was thinking, and I was trying to trying to process this before. No! Why am I over encumbered? Okay, I'm gonna get back to that. This is 38, and this one's 56. Oh my. Geez. I know I'm gonna end up dumping it later anyway, so let's just take it. So basically what I'm thinking is, yeah, I want to live in Cyrodiil. I would like to go and just vacation there every once in a while. It's just, I find it so beautiful. But as far as streaming goes, if I were to have a schedule, I was thinking, I don't want to overdo it because I know like a lot of channels, at least that I've followed, when they're primarily video, like VOD channels, and then they turn into streaming channels, it's kind of hard, like if you were specifically there for that like really concise content. I don't want people to think that I'm only gonna stream. Like, I really want to do the walkthroughs and the you know, tips and tricks videos, that type of stuff. I really want to focus on. So I'm thinking of streaming like maybe a couple times a this sounds so bad. A couple times a month. It sounded like a lot to me, and now I'm thinking it doesn't sound like very much. When your videos only come out every couple months, streaming once every 2 weeks sounds like a lot. But I just don't want anyone to think that like I've abandoned the other videos, because I totally haven't, and I'm already working on the next one. It just takes such a huge amount of time, and I just took all that junk, and I'm gonna have to go through my inventory. Oh man, probably picked up a bunch of bones and crappy clothes. I just realized I remember this world. I didn't even have to come over here. How's it going, Rubak? How you doing? You were here on the last stream, actually, right? That was a long time ago. I definitely would like to make this like an actual scheduled thing. But now that I'm figuring out all the software, like the, you know, the background stuff, hopefully I'll be able to do that. I mean, I guess I'm gonna work on my blade. That's good, I guess. Other than that, I shouldn't have come over here. Should have turned left. Oh, these guys. Yes! Oh my goodness! Yeah, okay. So, okay. You made two really good ones. Rubak was making the puns. We had Captain Bird with us. And he got stuck. And he was completely useless. And we couldn't finish the quest. What was it? Oh shoot, I'm trying to remember the puns you made. They were so funny. I even wanted to use one in like a title or something, and I don't know if I ended up doing it. They're so funny though. It had to do with Bird. It had to do with Captain Bird, I remember that. And then I of course didn't realize till after making the whole video that you could just skip right over it. And I didn't have to do all of that to begin. He was being a burden. That's what it was. He was being a total burden. I had to do the whole thing over again. And I could have just skipped him altogether. So, if you guys haven't done that quest yet, walk right past Bird, don't even talk to him. Because as soon as you talk to him, then he charges on in, and then you have to keep him alive the whole time. And it's not worth it. Granted, I didn't actually try skipping over it because I had already passed it and I think saved over it, so I couldn't go back and test how that, like if he actually appears at the end, but he's supposed to. Well, that took an excessive amount of time. The one benefit to coming over here is you get like some of this stuff, but it didn't seem to be all that great. There's probably some stuff back there, actually, but we're not gonna waste our time. Oh my goodness! If you casted Feather on him, he would have been a bird of a feather. You're making me want to go back and redo that whole video. Like, just throw it out, and I need to improve that. Add some comedy to it. That is so funny. I would love to try to get all the gates, but that would push back the walkthrough series by a lot. I wanted to just wander around the wilderness and take down a couple, because I always skip them, because I'm always doing a mission and I'm always trying to get somewhere. So I just skip over the ones I find, but I make sure to mark them on my map. Okay, Zordan, the thing you said about the leveling, honestly, I find that kind of funny too. Unless if they've never played Morrowind and they just don't get it. The one comment I did understand was that it's like playing a whole different game, and I agree with that. It is like playing a whole different game. It's like a mini game on its own. So it's like if you're not into it, just skip it. But if you are into it, like I feel like people who efficient level enjoy it on its own. And that's why they do it. It's not like you hate it and you're doing it because you feel like you have to. Just change the difficulty slider at that point. But yeah. Yeah, I really would like to play Morrowind. I haven't played it myself. I've heard very good things about the leveling system. I own it and I tried to play it once. And I think, what was it that the one thing I remember from just tried one day. So I think I got to like that first little town or something. And the one thing was that you could swing and miss, even if you're hitting it, because it's like the D20 rolls or something. So that frustrated me. And then the other thing with Morrowind that I kept doing is the menu screen used different buttons. So I kept going into it and exiting out of it and going into it and exiting out of it. And I'm curious if I ever get back to that game, if I'm gonna do the same thing again. To just struggle before I've even started. But it's a good... I'm swinging at nothing. What am I doing? You know, I could just run past you guys. as I have done in previous. No, I'm not collecting all this. I still need to go through my inventory and get rid of all the stuff I just collected. Okay, let's go into the inventory. I just collected. Yeah, there we go. You can't drop objects. Well, I was not in the air. Wait, does that mean you can't, like, jump in the air and, like, throw stuff at the same time? Why not? Wait a second. Wait a second. I know how. I just did this. This may have even been in the last video. Like I said, I think this might be Oblivion World 5. Maybe? I don't want to guess, because I'm going to be wrong. Somebody's going to look it up. It's the, if anybody does look it up, it's the random Oblivion world with the horse at the beginning, sadly, slain, on the bridge in the front, and then that's the main thing, and then it's got the 5 towers, the main one and the 4 smaller ones that you can see from the entrance. You know what? Well, okay. First of all, how you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Glad to welcome you into the stream. I could easily say that I'd prefer not to use graphics mods because in the games that I have modding in, that's true. I like to keep, if I find a game nostalgic, I'm not going to change the graphics because then it just doesn't feel the same to me. It just, unless if it's really a well-integrated, seamless mod. Otherwise, why aren't I getting up? But actually, the reason why there's no graphics mod is because I'm playing this on Xbox. Hopefully, I have my controller on the other side of the mic, so hopefully nobody's hearing the clicking. I still need to learn how to cut those sounds out, but basically... I know! Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I actually didn't think about that. You can't even... Your character can't even bring a horse in Oblivion. But somebody did, for some reason. Charged right on it, and... Or maybe it wandered it. That's so sad. Can a horse open an Oblivion gate by itself? This is the next lore question we need to explore. But yeah, this is all on Xbox. I'm using a controller. But... Oh, you don't hear any clicking? Thank you. I actually appreciate that. Because I was trying to test it earlier, and I'm like, I don't think I hear it. Because I feel like that could get irritating at times. I know that's hard, like with the mechanical keyboards. Those can be difficult for PC players, but yeah. And at this point, I've done the mods you can do on, what is it, Fallout 4? You can mod it a bit. But that's not... I don't think... Oh, you can do mods on Xbox with Skyrim too, but yeah, you can't do that with Oblivion. It would have to be almost unnoticeable. Like, just bringing it up to, like, a crisper resolution or something for me to, like... For it to still feel like the same game for me. Or it would have to be completely outlandish, so it's, like, clear what's the mod and what's not. Why aren't I running past these guys? If we're gonna actually hunt gates with a limited amount of time, we are just gonna run through this. Excuse me, fellows. I have things to do. I can chat later. If horses can take sigil stones, then why aren't we just sending in horses? Also, if they can take sigil stones, we haven't been crediting them for how intelligent they can really be. And it makes me feel bad because I think my horse died. That's really sad. Wait a second! Okay, made up backstory for my character. My paint horse died, the paint horse that you get at the beginning of the story. So my made up backstory is gonna be that I'm the idiot that rode their horse in Oblivion. Because the one that's dead at the entrance is a paint horse. That's so sad, I don't want to think that way. Okay, all of these, I don't even know where each of them go. I don't know why that confused me, but I'm just gonna ignore those. It's right here. I feel like I'm just gonna go right back down. Excuse me. I'm gonna be honest, something in my childlike brain years ago did not understand that you could just run past these guys and just close the gate. Like, you don't have to fight everything that comes at you. And, now it just feels so broken. It almost feels wrong. Like you're cheating on your homework. Okay. What am I gonna drop? Now that I've already given up. Oh, I'll take this back. Later. You know what? I actually do have a PC copy of Oblivion. And I got it a while ago, assuming that if I ever did stream that I would need it on PC, and that ended up not being the case. So maybe I will, at some point, take time to like look at some mods, because for a game I grew up playing, I have never played it with mods, so I feel like that would be a fun thing to explore, maybe all together. Yeah, I feel like that I felt guilty about it at first, just running past enemies. And then after you play for an hour and then 2 and then more, you're just like, okay, is this necessary? This just all seems like a bit much. Yes! Easy mode is God mode. Okay, so the thing that's marked on my map right now, on my compass, or whatever that is actually the next quest. So, what'll that be? Episode 8? Okay, somebody... No. Please no. Oh, I got out. We're good. I don't think I've actually gotten, like, legit stuck in a while, but I probably shouldn't say that because I'll probably jinx myself. I have, I was just thinking, somebody had commented that the walkthrough series has been going for like 2 years, and it's actually been almost 3, but it hasn't been 3 yet, so YouTube still says 2 years on it. And I thought that was really funny. I was like, yeah, this is taking way too long, and we're only on episode 8. I really need to refine my skills and speed up the process, make this more efficient. But yeah, there's nothing like playing on easy mode and just destroying, or turning it on easy and then like attacking the guard and then just going crazy. Why am I not even doing this right now? I realized I hadn't been collecting ingredients in a while, and I didn't have much to work with. It's one of my minor skills, so I can keep working on it as long as I want. You know what would actually be interesting is if I had the Oblivion worlds open. Is this one 7? This was in the last video too. Okay guys, homework, quiz. Anybody who watched the last video, do you remember what Oblivion world this is? Tower at the top of a hill, small peripheral tower on the left. I will pretend like I didn't totally forget and see who knows which one it is. This one kind of runs you in circles, and you can end up going all the way around. And I only know that because I did that. I ran all the way around and passed right by the little gate it's like a hole in the hill and you don't even see it. So, or maybe I'm the only one that didn't see it. The best part of this kind of reverse attack thingy is that you can break apart the stone guys and the skeletons. And even if they're not dead, and they just fall apart, they come back together. It freaked me out the first time I saw that. That was like 2 episodes ago, but I don't even know if I brought it up. It was just like I smacked one, it fell apart, and then it came back together and I almost had a heart attack. That's the yeah. Okay, see this hidden door? Am I crazy for totally missing this door? Look at this. I ran past it, went in an entire circle around the map, and didn't see that. The nether tunnels. Yeah, the one with the lava caves is the last one I did in the Allies for Bruma quest, and that one I actually got. There's a clip of it in the video. I actually got stuck, and died, and I hadn't saved it in a while. Because I'm a genius. You guys probably think that I'm constantly telling you to save because I'm saving every 2 seconds, but I forget to save constantly, which is why I have to bring it up all the time. Let's see if I remember my way through this. Let's see. I clearly don't. Like, I would happily kill everything in here, but oh my goodness, the amount of time it would take. I swear, if I end up going in a circle and heading back to the entrance, say it isn't so. We're good. We're good. I think that's different. Yeah, that one is so lame. It's actually a cool map. I think all the, like, this map has some cool, they all have like these cool visual things, like these spikes coming down and the paths you go up to get to the doorway. It's like, it's, once I actually started paying attention to the different worlds, I was like this, look at this. This, I think this is like, this looks beautiful in a sad, evil sort of way. But like the spikes and all that. Oh, I swear. Did I just go in a circle? Tell me it brought me out somewhere. Boy, because I remember coming through here. Oh, and I've noticed that these don't really seem to hurt me anymore. Is that just like a glitch or something? Those little spiky blow-up thingies, I remember they used to get me a lot, and just don't seem to do anything anymore. Hey guys, excuse me. I feel like I'm, oh, that's what I'm missing. I thought the door, there was a door here. There's no door, there's just some stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like not even, I'm so focused, like I'm spacing out. How do I get up to this tower? There's a collapsed sigil tower in this one too. There's one of them that has the tower, well, there's one where like there's a ton of smaller like peripheral towers, and the 8th one, I think it's number 8. I don't remember what the name of the tower was. I feel like I'm gonna say a name and it's gonna be wrong. I'm trying to remember the name of that tower. It's fallen, and there's like, it's in Oblivion World 2, and there's really good loot in that one. Ooh, does this one have like a cool, this is cool. Yeah, see, this is distinct. This whole little thing going on here, it's distinct from other ones. Okay, this is the thing I did. I swear this is the thing I did last time. Is I think you can actually jump over and start this map all over again. How do you get up? If you don't go through here, you have to actually go this way. You would think my acrobatic skills would have come in useful at this point. I bet you in the caves I didn't go the right way. That's probably what I did. That's why I'm so confused right now. I love that Oblivion can make you feel like you're breaking the rules, like you're totally going off the path, but you can still get to where you want to go. And Skyrim did a pretty good job of that too, where you could totally go the quote-unquote wrong way and get where you just force your way to where you needed to go. The only frustrating thing about Skyrim is with all the mountains, is it felt like almost too often that you could not find the actual path. That was a little annoying. No, it's not gonna let me. Oh no. Acrobatics, don't fail me now. Come on. That's most people, right? You guys all jump up hills instead of trying to find the path. Because I feel like that's how most people find it. But that's just me. That's how I get to where I need to go. I just follow the arrow straight and ignore all the paths. Nope. The fire's gonna take me if I'm not careful. No. No way. No, oh my, oh goodness, guys. This is the door we were supposed to come out of to get to the next part. See? I totally didn't go the right way, and I still ended up where I needed to. Yeah, you know what? I'm on Xbox too, and there's games that I don't mind modding, but man, like, I don't know. You'd have to really sell me on a good mod, because I feel like I can always tell that they're not part of the original game, probably because I know the game too well. And it just takes some of the immersion out for me. But then again, there's DLC in this game, and I don't find it to be unimmersive or whatever. So, anyway. Okay, let's see. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, it's funny to see like the same bandits that you just saw a couple weeks ago wearing iron armor or whatever the lowest. Is it considered armor? Whoa. I apologize. Hopefully that didn't peak the audio. Guys, I've got things to do. We can talk later. But yeah, it's weird that they suddenly got like super wealthy. Okay. I love Skyrim. I love Oblivion more because it's nostalgic and I played it first. If I had played Skyrim first, I would have liked Skyrim more. I know myself well enough to know that whatever generation I enter something on, I'm convinced it's the best, and it's like, well, it's probably not the best, it's probably just the best to me. So in my mind, Oblivion's better. And I think in some ways more objectively it is. Like, I think they both have their strengths. Oblivion is... where is... Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. There we go. Sorry. See? I think Oblivion's story is just better, because not only is it a great story on its own, I just think it's just so impactful to me. I am stuck. But also, you're not like the god at the end of it. You're not the ultimate savior at the end of it. You're helping the guy that needs to be the ultimate savior, if that makes sense. This is not a good situation to be in. Well... Game feature? Do you mean like game mechanics? Or like... Because like in Skyrim I really liked the shouting. I thought the shouting was pretty cool, but it also felt a little broken at times because you're kind of doing things that surpass your... Like they made so many shouts that felt like just different magic skills. And they probably did that so that if you were focused on one class that you could be able to do things from another class, but I just felt like that was not... It just felt a little broken to me, but I want to say a story is the big part, and the fact that it doesn't just feel like a power fantasy, if that makes sense. Skyrim, it's like you just become amazing and awesome and save everyone and everything, and you're the best. I mean, I guess Elder Scrolls struggles with the whole, like, you could be like the savior, but you can also be in the Assassin's Guild at the same time. Like, that's always been a bit weird. But this is so bad. Oh no. Fortify Magicka. Why didn't I do that? You can't drink any more potions. Why not? Don't tell me what I can't do. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is uncomfortable. Feeling a little claustrophobic. Oh, well, have fun gaming tonight and have fun with your friends. Well, you know, I hope you didn't miss that. Hope you didn't miss the death. Cause, yeah. Okay, guys, let's see where this auto-saved. Because, autosave saved me. No. A shout would have been... Oh, I could have Fusro dodged those guys on my way. Okay, I can't argue with that, to be fair. Okay, good, good. You got to witness my death. Now you can go in peace and play play a good game. Man, I like that's the other thing. It's like I love playing with people, so it's like I have to be in the right mood for a single player game. I wonder if the Skyrim co-op is all right. Yeah, see you next stream. I'm gonna try to get a schedule down because that would be helpful. Make things a little more clear. But yeah, I wonder what that's like. I feel like all I really care about is like there's certain games that are great for multiplayer, and I love them. They're great. But if you're gonna do a game, like especially something like Skyrim, my only interest would be in like playing with Mr. Nerdy. Like that would be the only thing. Because like he and I like to game together, so I don't really care about playing online that much because it just takes too much time for me. So it's like if he and I are playing together, that'd be really cool if we could like combine our Skyrim characters. Yeah, I have not kept up on that at all. Hey, we ended up in the right spot. Look at us. Look. Oh, beautiful evening sky. Can you see how this could be confusing? Am I the only one? It's just the cave systems are kind of turn you around a bit. Guys love to chat, but not this time. I really need to make some potions or use some potions because I'm collecting too many ingredients. Yeah, I think my goal for the next time, you guys can test me next time, is that I will be on top of all the Oblivion worlds. And if we go gate hunting again, we'll specifically, like, each Oblivion world, I will try to name each one. So hold me to it. Hopefully, I'll do- whoa, hey there. Hopefully I'll get all my studying in. There are a lot of points, isn't it hard to play the game without duping? I would say when I was used to doing that, it was really hard to play without it because you'd find like, especially, I want to say, is it the Assassin's Guild? You get like unique arrows, and it's like you're like, I'm done. That's the only arrow I want to use ever again. And if you can't use it, it's extremely annoying, so you just dupe them. I haven't duped at all in this game, and that's just, I don't know, I just guess I haven't really thought about it. But this might be the first character that I haven't duped in, because at least when I used to play way back in the day, that was like a primary game mechanic for me. Arrows being a big thing, just unique arrows, because then once they run out, if they're gone, it's like you can never dupe them again, so it's like, well, like, I gotta do it just to say I did it, and I still have access to it. Or you hide it in your chest and you never use them, so you miss out on like the best weapons in the game. Real, you know what? I agree with you, 100%. Real players do use a duping glitch because all the real ones know about it and know how to use it properly. And the most, excuse me guys, the proper way to use it is to go to the top of a building and dupe watermelons off the edge. That is the only correct way to use it. It totally helps. The fires of Oblivion can't take us if we have watermelons. They're too refreshing. Do I really want to take the time? I've walked past everyone. Am I going to waste my time on you guys? Time Marcher and what's the other one called? Martinez. I'm doing it again. I'm not healing. Honestly, see, my problem is because I keep making new characters. I'll have different Skyrim saves with different mods, and then it'll say, this save is not compatible. Like, if you continue, something will happen or something, because you don't have the right mods downloaded. Like, I don't know which mods I had downloaded on whatever save. I think... I want to think, because it's been a couple of years, if I'm going to be honest. since I played Skyrim. James Andrews, I'd be very interested to hear if you have any mods in mind that you specifically want to start with. I think mine were mostly the environment, weather. Like, I wanted to really get like cool vibes and more realistic tone in Skyrim, and I think I did weather and some graphics, whatever my Xbox can handle, I guess. And then what else did I do? I want to say that I did something like a little more. I think I wanted to do clothes. So like my whole thing is that like I want it to be like I don't want to say realistic. I feel like realistic is so not, well, obviously real isn't subjective. That doesn't make sense, but realistic, I guess, could be different to what different people feel about the game. But like I wanted like regular clothes because it's interesting to play with, like to use regular clothes on your character. That's pretty immersive for me. I feel like something's following me because the music is telling me. Who's following me? The music has spoken. Where are they? Or is this just like the adventure vibes music? Oh, there we go. There we go. Vibe has changed. Yeah, I think that's primarily what I used. And then I may have tried to like throw in some Star Wars or something somewhere into Skyrim for fun, but I just could not get into it because it's just so obviously not immersive. And then again, like I said, like I would change characters and then I would try different mods, but then I wouldn't remember the mods from the previous character, and then I'm like, just forget this. Oh, you know what the funny thing, Lynn Bell? I thought you meant in Skyrim, and I'm like, how do they know that I always play with two-handed weapon? Like, I dual wield a lot in Skyrim. I'm like, how did you know that? I've never shared this private information. No, I do because for the longest time I didn't want to use two-handed because it's slow and it was hard for me to work with it. So now I'm like, I can handle two-handed now, even if it's a cumbersome weapon. Like it's see, it's like whoa, what? Oh, you took that as a challenge, buddy. Fine. You can play like that. Down dog. Yeah, I like to dual wield. I like to play two-handed just because I mean, I'm a sword and board character, but the block is good and the backwards power attack is like pretty sweet. It's pretty accurate and I don't tend to hit my friends with it. Where are we? Hail, Felipe. Thank you for addressing me by my proper name. Okay, we'll go north. We'll go north. Oh, did you know I've played it on Twitch? I've played Knights of the Old Republic on Twitch because I was trying to learn how to stream and I was like, I don't know how to stream. My brain has no more room in it. So I decided, I was like, I'm playing Knights of the Old Republic anyways. I'm going to try to play with this. And yeah, I think, let me think. I think Knights of the Old Republic 1 was my first RPG ever. I want to say that I played it even before Oblivion. And I have like 5 copies of the game. I have it on the 360, on the Xbox, on mobile, on Twitch. Not Twitch, I'm sorry. Steam. I love that game. And I make like character builds that I really like playing. And so I've kind of played around with the idea. If you look in my, oh, you know what? I wonder if I unlisted the video. I have an old video from like a couple years ago for May the 4th where I did a character vid. And just a basic build where I did a Cal Kestis build in Knights of the Republic 1. And I literally just built the character. I didn't even play through. And I was considering that if I stream on Twitch again, that I'll keep Twitch for Star Wars and keep my Elder Scrolls, Fallout, any of those types of things will stay on YouTube. That way they're separate and it's not confusing people who are like looking for medieval content and all of a sudden like there's you know, blasters and lightsabers all over the screen. So I keep looking at the arrows if that's where I'm going, and it's not. We need to find another Oblivion gate, guys. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that view. That unmodded, half-loaded view of sparse trees. That's the one thing. Hey, if I was going to get any type of mod, it would be to the draw distance. I would want to be able to see everything. Even if my Xbox could even handle that. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. That's one of the things that totally just... I just died with Oblivion, was the fact that you could actually see towns and then just walk to it. I know it's a trope, it's like it's a meme by now, but like seriously, that was the coolest thing. Just, what is going on? I'm trying to, just a second, dudes. I'm trying to charge something. It does not want to cooperate. Why don't you want to cooperate with me? I need you to charge, you're gonna die. Okay. Still no Oblivion gates. You know what? Maybe we should go up to the Oblivion gates in Bruma. Nice change of scenery with the snow. And... Guys. Buddy. And... Okay. You asked me if there was anything specifically I liked in Skyrim. One thing I like in Skyrim, and you can kind of do it in Knights of the Republic too, it's kind of like the beast control that Cray teaches you, is the ability to... don't they have like a shout where like... Mandrake root. Mandrake? Don't they have a shout where like you can make animals like you and be on your side? For some reason, my soul connected with that. I felt like it just made my character feel so... not unique, but like it was so much more immersive. Because I was trying to play a peaceful character, and the fact that you have to kill every animal, and you're like a magical person who can't calm the animals down, like, come on. I think I do have some illusion. What is up with all these roots, man? I made myself some, like, nice tea. Gotta get some of that ginseng. Man, this route is everywhere. Okay, well, I've discovered a new place. My map is more... Are you serious? Is it just a crab? You know, you would think that some of my proficiencies in Oblivion leveling would somehow benefit me in computers. It does not. I mean, maybe the fact that I have exercised my mind so much in Oblivion, it's given me the strength to be able to oh, now you have a voice. Please don't be a crab with a voice. And a sword, because I hear a sword swinging. Okay, now we have to... Oh, hey there. She's talking to me. Okay, well that's new. There you are. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say something controversial, and please, guys, give me a chance. Don't hate me, but pretty sure this is the Dwarven armor. You don't see it often. I prefer this armor over the Dwarven armor in... Oh, I can talk to you. I can take your bow. How? Is that a glitch? I just took her bow from her? Wait, it still says talk? No, it says search. Oh, it's Orcish. Okay, sorry. So much for that expertise. This Orcish armor, I really like this design. And they don't have this in Skyrim. So... The glass armor in Oblivion is definitely more cartoony. And so I prefer the glass armor in Skyrim. I think they did a beautiful job. It is kind of weird that it moved from like green to blue. Is it blue? Is it green or blue? Oblivion when it's green. Chillrend is blue, but it looks like glass. And I want to say Skyrim glass is blue. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's like going from a blue lightsaber to a green. Like, why? I mean, I'm not referring to the whole like blue screen, green screen thing in like Star Wars, but it just seemed like a weird choice when it, like, they could have made it a little closer to what Oblivion had already set up, because we're not in different like worlds here. That it's still Cyrodiil is still in Tamriel, so you would think that like, oh, this is just standard glass armor, but we'll make it a little more realistic, or we'll add some details or something. Yeah, I like my PC, and it handles editing very well, and it handles streaming very well. But gaming and streaming at the same time, my computer's like, are you serious? Like, it can do one of those things. So I'll have to try gaming and modding just on the PC without, you know. So, I feel like this hunt is futile. I am not finding anything. So we are gonna take a quick, well, I guess, just a second. We're gonna take a quick intermission, and then I am gonna go find on my map the next Oblivion gate. Okay, so I'm gonna hopefully make this about 5 minutes. My timer only says 2 minutes, so I think I'm gonna leave the intro page on because it's got the chat going, and so chat can still be seen on the screen, which is pretty nice. So I will see you guys in just a minute. If you guys need to head out, no problem. It was cool to chat with you guys. And no, I cannot fight right now. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, we're back. I know a couple people had to take off, and that is totally understandable. Hopefully, with the implementation of a schedule, we'll also have scheduled intermissions as well. Of course, right as I'm about to pause, this guy comes out of nowhere. Man. Don't tell me you're not on the juice, buddy. I know you're defensive about it, but like, come on. You're massive. I mean, like a couple feet taller than me. Ugh. I guess I deserve that. Is it just me, or does it almost sound like there's two of them? Okay, so we're gonna continue our hunt for Oblivion gates. The search here... Where are we? The Colovian Mountains. I was gonna say that. Or the... What do they call it? The Highlands, excuse me. Not the Colovian Mountains. The Colovian Highlands. There's... not many gates that we could find as we get close to the border. Yeah, see, we've hit the border. So, oh, well, hey there. You are stuck. This feels wrong. Whoa. Well, I guess that's what I get for that sheep move. Sorry, buddy. This is not good. I did not realize how close to death I was. Tube for Thoughts, how you doing? Dude, honestly, it's probably the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I genuinely have felt bad that I cannot upload more, and I know with like creators I follow, it could be like a regular, like, because I'm always busy with stuff, so like I have a video on in the background all the time, and so I can go through a ton of content. And it's like every day it's like, oh, they didn't post it, oh, they didn't post it, and now I'm like looking at my upload schedule like, dude, 4 months? This is bad. But I'm trying to devote like every spare second to it, and it's like, oh man. Oh, I got him. We're good. Yeah. So honestly, that's, I appreciate it, because like I told myself like a year ago, because you know it's well, okay. So people apologize about their upload schedules, and I'm always like, who cares? But then with mine, I'm like, okay. It's a walkthrough that's taken a couple years. We need to get moving on it. But I'm also like learning how to edit and learning how to do all this stuff as I go. I never knew how to do this stuff before. I'm just like guessing half the time. So it's been so much fun, and it's so fun to talk to people, and like, because if you don't have a lot of people in your life that play the games you play, and you have like an opportunity to just talk to people, it's actually super fun. And I started following streams, like, for the first time. I had never been into streams, because, I don't know. But it was like, I followed a couple people, and I'm like, man, it's really fun to just talk to people and enjoy the same games and stuff. Yeah, I love Skyrim too. I'll have to check those out. I don't think I realized that you made Skyrim videos. Do you are you still trying to upload? Because I know for me it's like there was a period of time where I was like, I should probably give this up. It's just not fitting into my life. And then I just decided, even if the uploads are way far apart, I'm just gonna keep going, and even if it's 15 minutes at a time on a 30-hour project, I'm just gonna keep doing it. So that's why they take so long. But oh, what I mean, if you want to share, what's the channel called? Oh, that's actually interesting. I've seen max difficulty ones, but I don't know if I've seen any mods. Is it like survival mods or stuff like that? Because survival stuff can be super intense. Very intimidating for me, to be honest. One thing I did not enjoy was Fallout Survival. But that's you know, native to the game. But it was just like, basically you would just get one shot all the time, and I was like, I have no chance. Oh. Oh, that's scary. So you really have to... That's... Okay. Because I was just saying I hate getting one shot, but the one thing I will say is one-hit kill traps make sense to me. Because it makes you have to pay attention to the traps. Otherwise, you just kind of like waltz through it and you're like, heal spell, potion. Like, there's not as much weight to the traps. Especially with Skyrim, when you hit the, when you get that, there's a perk where you don't trigger the traps. I mean, your follower can, which can add some excitement, but it's definitely... That is intense. Okay, so here we go, here we go. Here is this weird gate I found closer to Bruma in the Jarrell Mountains, and there's a number of gates kind of close together. So we're gonna go take that one down. Dude, that's awesome. So you're saying that Skyrim, doing that actually got you into the more difficult games in Skyrim. You should not be here, horse. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm getting you out of here, buddy. What are you thinking, man? That's awesome. So, did you play Oblivion? No, I told you, horse. Goodness. So, did you play Oblivion first, or did you play Skyrim first? Because I always find that interesting. It can be hard to go back to older games that are a bit more clunky and stuff. Like, I'm a little intimidated by playing Morrowind just because I started with Oblivion. So, to me, like, oh, look at this, look at this. This trips me out. He comes back together! Like, I discovered that not that long ago, and that freaked me out. But, yeah, I played Oblivion first, so playing Morrowind I feel like is going to be relatively difficult. And Skyrim felt in some ways easy by comparison, only because there's no efficient leveling and stuff. Okay, so I wonder what the story is behind this. Look at this wall. Okay, so I apologize. It looks like I might need to save this Oblivion Gate for well, not tomorrow, but for the next stream. So maybe that could be tomorrow. Until I come up with a stream schedule, there's no reason why I can't just stream tomorrow and see if I can make that happen. Okay, but before I sign off, I want to catch up with these comments. I love Fable. Yeah, it was definitely a smoother experience to play when I was younger. But that's cool that Skyrim brought you back into it, because Skyrim's pretty smooth gameplay mechanics. Oh, Arena and Daggerfall. My character is technically max level. The other character's 25, but I think I was considering bringing her to 30 because I think there's one more character. Is it like an enemy level that you get at 30? It was like one of those like crazy Dremora characters or something. That I think there might be one more at level 30, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna stream again. I mean, I would love to stream tomorrow, but I would like to actually. I looked it up, and then when I tried to look it up again, to be honest, I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, I know it might have been on US Wiki, or it was on something where it showed one more enemy type that comes up at level 30, and I'm like, am I missing a whole enemy type? Hey Sam Bun, how you doing? I'm actually just signing out right now because I have to handle the chaos of life. But I wanted to come on really quickly, and we just took down a couple gates, and we just chatted about Oblivion because it's awesome and amazing. And so I'm going to sign off right now. And I'm so sad you just hopped in, I'm assuming, but I'm considering streaming tomorrow if I'm able to carve it out, and then after that I'm gonna try to come up with an actual stream schedule and get these uploads out at a better pace. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day today and have fun with whatever it is you're going to be doing outside of Cyrodiil, and I will see you next time.